You know, I was just trying to make some wreaths today, following various kinds of instructions, some using pipe cleaners, others using the floral tape, and they just were so wobbly and so unwieldy that that I decided on doing it a different way, and I wanted to share that today. So this is a project which probably costs about $2 to make a beautiful wreath. And I'm just going to show you the 2-minute version of what you need to do. Basically, if you buy one of these racks at Dollar Tree, you will find that, you can take pine cones of varying sizes. I recommend sorting the pine cones into small, medium, and large sizes before you even start. And then, just putting them in a pile or in a bag, and if you start with the larger pine cones on the outer rim or on the middle rim, all you have to do, if you can see this, is squish the pine cone into the slot like this, so that you see these parts of the pine cone. You squish it in, and it's going to sound like it's going to break, but actually, I think you'll do okay. See that? It keeps the pine cone in. And then, if you just pull it tight, close to the one beside it, you'll find that it will stay in place. So now I'm going to try another one. See how this is right here? You can hear it crunching. It doesn't easily fit in. You really have to kind of work it. So all you need to do is do this all the way around, and you'll have a nice pine cone wreath. The fun thing about it is that you can either buy some ribbon, or if you have any extra ribbon or bells, you can go to Dollar Tree and get bells and bows for like $1.25 a package. You can really decorate your wreath in a way that suits your personality or the personality and taste of the person that you're making the wreath for. So actually, this is a smaller one, I think. No? Yeah, this is a little bit smaller, so I'm going to save that. You can hear it crunching into place. It's just need to make sure to pull them close to each other. That way they help each other to stand up. The tension really works. I think this is maybe going to be a little bit too squished, but I'll try. Okay. smaller piece in here. Let me try this. There we go. Okay, now for the, you can see that this is the outer ring. The outer ring. It looks so pretty, doesn't it? And now for the inner ring, I'm going to take some of the smaller pine cones. See what I can do. See if I can get it to work. If I wanted to, I could just use ribbon here, and that would be also just so beautiful. But I'm going to try putting in some smaller pine cones. See how that looks. Maybe I'll try just skipping around, like maybe trying one for each slot, seeing how that works out. It's pretty. See how I put one in this slot, one in this slot. See how there are different measured slots here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Gonna, whoops. Some elastic on this. Take that off. Squishing this right in. You see these slots? See how this is kind of measured? Let's see if I can point this out. I'm just going to put one in. See what that looks like. If I want to, I can fill in all of the space. But sometimes it's kind of fun to explore, experiment. As we say in Boston, be a little artsy. Pretty, isn't it? Let's see what that looks like. I'll get a distant picture in a few minutes. Or actually, not in a few minutes, at the end of this video. You can speed it up if you want to see it now. Thinking that I might fill it all in. Let's see if I can do that. Oops. I can tell you my hands are getting very sticky from what is called pine tar. It's a kind of, I think it's a kind of sap. Sort of interesting. It smells, I like the smell of it. It smells good. But as long as you're not allergic to it, you can really enjoy the wonderful aroma. find that some of them are kind of falling over a little bit, you can always bind them together either with pipe cleaners or elastic or floral tape. Just jamming it right in, trimming it in. Sometimes you can even pull it out through the other end. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. But if you persist and you just really just push hard, you'll see that it's a really good strategy for making the wreath. You don't have to, if they're in tightly enough, you don't have to worry about them falling over and everything. You might notice that these are open. They had been inside the house for many days where it was nice and warm and cozy. But I have heard that some people will, if they are closed, will put them in an oven of about 250 degrees, maybe on a baking sheet with aluminum foil, for example, and that will cause them to open. These already opened. Some of them were already open, and others, I think, just being inside the house in the warm temperature might have been helpful. The reason that it's helpful that it's open is because it gives